Hi, Tony D here in Guilford, Connecticut. I've had this 1983 .NET reissue for about 20 years now. And I was never really happy with the way it sounded until now. The original pickups it came with were, I think they're called T-tops, and I was never really inspired by them. They just kind of sounded dull and didn't really do anything for me. So I tried a set of Seth Lover pickups. Now, if anyone's ever tried to change the pickups in the 335, it's no fun. You have to go through the hole in the bridge pickup and play around through here and wire it all like you're building a boat in a bottle. So to change pickup on this guitar is a commitment. And I'm a dentist, so I'm used to working with my hands. And it's still a challenge. But I wanted that really fat, clear sound. I've always been an immense fan of Larry Carlton. And whenever I've heard him play clean, it just seems to have this beautiful musical sound coming from both pickups. And it's both full and it's clear, and it's what I was looking for. So to try to get that sound, because I really like the guitar acoustically, I think it sounds great when not plugged in, which is always the test of a great guitar. It's got a nice wide nut over here and a relatively flat fingerboard, and I really, really like the guitar, but I just was never happy with the sound I was getting. So my first pickup change was to a set of Seth Lover pickups from Seymour Duncan, which are, I think, either lightly potted or not potted at all. And very, very nice pickups. The problem I had with them was I didn't really think they were voiced for what I was looking for. The lead pickup was a bit spiky, and the rhythm pickup didn't really blend well. So I could get a good sound out of each of them, but I would have to change the EQ on the amplifier or have a foot pedal to compensate, and that's a pain in the ass. So I tried a set of Joe Bonamassa pickups after that, also from Seymour Duncan. And I think they're modeled after some of the pickups that were on one of his 58 original, Holy Grail guitars. And they were very, very nice pickups. But again, I don't think they were really voiced what I was looking for. They were a little bit on the mid-rangey side. And I wasn't really getting that clean tone I was hearing in my head. So I tried a set of Lindy Fralin pickups, which are also very, very nice, but they were sort of modern, glassy sounding on the bright side, to the point where I almost felt like I was playing a single coil, and I have plenty of single coil guitars, so that's not what I was looking for. And I was speaking with Mark from Missing Link Audio, and he suggested a set of the 1958 designed PAF low-line pickups. So I went back and I didn't have it in me to replace it myself. I had my guitar tech, Mike Muscaga, change them for me. And I've never been happier with a set of pickups. They completely match the guitar. They sound musical individually and together, and you don't need to change the EQ. I made some demos, and all I did was run a Princeton reverb into an SM58. No EQ, no nothing. And they just sound great without touching them. They blend well together. They're fat. They're musical. It's really an ideal pickup for clean or edge-of-breakup type music. Is it what I would use to go for the Dwayne Allman at the Fillmore sound? No, but there are other pickups for that. And I've got a set of their Fillmore pickups, and they're fantastic for that. This isn't what that's for. This is for more of a clean, almost jazzy, clean style. And it does that wonderfully. I've never been happier with a set of pickups in a guitar. They are absolutely wonderful. Brant Taylor, who I just did a gig with the other day, just looked at me and turned around when I plugged in. He goes, "What did you do?" Because it's like a different guitar. It just sounds fantastic. So yeah, I'm not fighting it. I'm not going to have to mess with the EQ. It's just right, which is really the best thing you can have in a guitar. I've got another 335, which is also a really nice guitar. It's a Warren Haynes Historic guitar. So this one was, the Burgundy one was a little pricier than this one was. And I won't touch that guitar. I mean, it's all original. I'm not going to break the solder joints or anything like that. But it's got a whole different voice. And it's a nice voice, but it's a different one. A little more complex, mid-rangey, not as many highs. So they're like two different animals. And I'm really, really enjoying this. And I think they did a fantastic job on this set of pickups.